Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. This is your host. In today's video, we are going to discuss about management and leadership in nursing. So if you are interested in knowing more about management and leadership in nursing, then do watch the video till the end. So first of all, we will define management and leadership. So basically, management is the process of dealing with or controlling things and people in an effective and efficient way so that we can achieve our goal. So first of all, management is concerned with planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the activities of the organization or the unit. Whereas leadership is creating a vision and inspiring others to get the work done. First role of a leader is they provide direction for the organization. But in this video also, I'm going to highlight a few important points for you. If you are a nurse leader, you should have good clinical skills. You should be able to perform any task which your team members are performing. Because if you know what your team members are doing, then you can understand their problems and you can help them in a better way. Secondly, nurses should have good communication skill. Communication is very important for a nurse leader because you have to communicate with doctors, with your team members, with other leaders from other departments, and with patients and families too. If you don't have good communication skills, then you would not be able to convey your message properly, and you will not be able to achieve your goal. Third important point is nurses should have good knowledge about the current trends in healthcare. So you should keep yourself updated about the new technologies, about the new policies, about the new laws, about the new treatments and procedures. If you keep yourself updated, then you can lead your team members in a better way. Fourthly, nurses should have good decision-making and problem-solving skills. You must be able to take decisions quickly and effectively because as a nurse leader, you are responsible for the outcome. If anything goes wrong, then you are the person who is going to be held accountable. So you must be able to solve the problem at the earliest. Fifthly, nurse leaders should be able to manage conflict. Conflict is a part and parcel of life. It is a natural process which occurs in every organization. It is not something which you should avoid, but you should learn how to manage it. You should be able to manage conflict in a healthy way so that it doesn't affect your patient care. The sixth point is nurse leaders should be able to delegate. Delegation is the art of assigning responsibility and authority to a person who is capable enough to perform that task. So nurse leaders should know how to delegate work to their team members. They should know to whom they can delegate specific work, and they should trust their team members while delegating work. The seventh point is nurse leaders should empower their team members. Empowerment means giving authority to your team members and giving them resources, which they need to perform their task in a better way. And finally, nurse leaders should be role models. So they should be professional role models for their team members. So their behavior, their attitude, their uniform, everything should reflect professionalism. So leaders create a vision and mission for the organization, and they communicate that vision and mission to various team members so that everybody works in that direction. Second role of a leader is they establish a structure or framework for achieving the goals. So they assign roles and responsibilities to team members, and they monitor the progress after assigning the task. Third role of a leader is they motivate the team members. They inspire the team members to perform to their full potential. Leaders appreciate their team members when they do a good job, and they counsel them when they are not performing well. The fourth role of a leader is they advocate for the profession, for their patients and their team members. They stand for what is right, and they try to resolve conflict whenever it arises. The fifth role of a leader is they participate in the policy making. They understand the current policies, and they try to improve the policies according to the changing need of the organization, and they implement those policies once they are approved. The sixth role of a leader is they collaborate with other leaders, and they network with other professionals outside the organization. Secondly, management is a position which you can acquire by getting a degree, getting a certification, whereas leadership is a role which is given to you based on your expertise, your knowledge, your confidence level, your personality, and your past performance. The third difference between management and leadership is managers maintain the status quo. They preserve the existing culture, whereas leaders bring about the change. They transform the organization according to the changing time and need. The fourth difference between management and leadership is manager focuses on efficiency, whereas leader focuses on effectiveness. The fifth difference is managers are autocratic. They give orders and they expect those orders to be followed, whereas leaders are democratic. They encourage participation. They value input from others, and they empower their team members to make decisions rather than telling them what to do. The sixth difference is managers rely on authority and formal power, whereas leaders develop their power through personal attributes like honesty, integrity, caring, and competence. The last difference between management and leadership is managers control the resources and they allocate these resources to various units, whereas leaders focus on empowering people to utilize the available resources efficiently and effectively. Whereas leadership is the ability to influence a group of people towards achieving a common goal. Then we will discuss 7 differences between management and leadership. After that, we will explain 6 roles of leaders in nursing. Finally, we will discuss the qualities of a good leader in nursing. So first of all, let's define what is management and leadership. Alright, now we will discuss 6 different roles of leaders in nursing.
Now we will discuss a few points which we have already covered in our previous videos in detail.
So first point is nurses should possess good clinical skills. So these were some of the important points. If you find our videos helpful, please subscribe to this channel and like, share, and comment on our videos. Thank you.